make sure you're putting your mouse on their feet. So you can make your life a lot easier with these skill shots if you're just doing that. So right now you threw your hook at like
I think I always throw at their head. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like where they're
always go for their feet, especially early game, because that's where their model is. That makes sense?
Yeah, I've never even known that. Dang. I think I've always thrown for head.
I mean, it makes sense because the model also includes the head, right? So you would think that the head, like, if you hit the head, then you're gonna hit the champion, but they can juke down, and their head is. So your champion hitbox is like a circle. So you can throw it at their head, but you see how like this part of the circle is much smaller than this like center part of the circle. I'm Daption, an ex-pro player for Cincinnati Fear, rank 2 on support, rank 14 on ADC on the NA ladder, and a CLOL champion. After years of competing at the top of North America, I've helped a ton of students finally hit their dream ranks by showing them what actually wins games. If you're serious about climbing this season, book a session and I'll help you see the game the way a challenger does. Stop guessing, start improving. For real. Nautilus versus Nami game, so your runes matter a lot, right? The reason why they matter a lot is because they'll determine how hard you can fight, especially early. So Nautilus yeah, what's up?
I was gonna say, I talked to my friend and he said I totally trolled my secondary runes in this game.
To begin with, like Aftershock, you're telling me you want a hard fight in lane. And in this lane, yeah, that's good. Like you can go that. The other option is Glacial Augment when they have low mobility. Now, I wouldn't go Glacial Augment this game because look at their top side. And a majority of the time when you're hooking in, it's going to be their top side in team fights, especially. Yeah. So Glacial Augment's kind of out of the window. And then the last one is Summoner Spellbook. I'm not sure if I told you about that last time, but basically if you're not going to fight as much, having an extra Summoner Spell makes your like your 6 minute spike like a lot stronger.
You did tell me about that, and I have taken it into Alistar or con lanes a lot because a lot of those lanes are you're not playing to win, you're playing for 6 and then moving and team fighting. So I take a lot with those two. I've never taken it on Nautilus, so I don't know if you ever should, because like I don't know what I should.
No. I'm thinking about it because in this lane you do want a hard fight. The only issue is they don't have that much damage up front, so you can go Spellbook. Like if you were versus like on hit Varus and Lulu, then I'd be like, okay, like yeah, you should go Aftershock. But Aftershock a majority of the time is like, are you going to take a lot of damage up front when you engage? If the answer is no, then Aftershock is a little bit less valuable. So Aftershock mostly for lane. And then in the second, like the other parts of the runes, so usually if your trades are like very, very short, which in this lane they're kind of short, yeah, you can go Shield Bash. The other option is just Font of Life. That's usually when you want to have like a little bit of extra sustain when you engage. I think Font of Life is pretty good, but I think Shield Bash can also be good like this game. And then, so this third line, you went Conditioning, but that doesn't really make sense because you're going Aftershock to fight, but then you're going Conditioning to scale. So you should go in lanes where they have poke, right? Just go second one. So even if if they're going to proc your bone plating really fucking easily, then you just go fucking second win. Okay. Otherwise the standard is bone plating. If your lane is really fucking easy, okay, and you know that you won't have to like pinch numbers down and live down with 1 HP or something like that, then you can go Conditioning. But this game specifically, like you and Xin Zhao are the only front line for the first. I mean, not for the first. You guys are the only front line, so a majority of the damage that you're gonna take, you're gonna have to like survive a lot more early than later on in the game. Like I'd rather have like, I don't know, 200 more HP in laning phase with second win than like 10 extra armor magic resist. That makes sense.
Okay, fair enough.
And then
yeah, a lot of the times I do the auto runes that they give you.
Yeah.
So I have to actually think about the runes.
So far you're so good. It's just the third line, and then the fourth line makes no sense. Like Nautilus should never go Revitalize. Like you're not healing for shit. So You do have a shield, yes, but the shielding is so minimal and your champion doesn't use shielding very correctly. So second wind is really good versus like Varus. It's very good versus like Ziggs, Jinx, what else? Like Smolder. Those champions can literally just throw their spells at you and you won't be able. Ezreal, another one. Anyways, so then the last line, unflinching, if you're gonna get CC'd and then die very quickly, the answer is no. So you should just go, what's it called? What the fuck is that? Overgrowth? Whatever, something like that.
Yeah, overgrowth. Yeah.
So it's it's either overgrowth, like if you aren't gonna die in an engage, or unflinching if they have a lot of damage early. So unflinching is the standard, and then overgrowth. Okay, and then the second part of your runes, they matter a lot. So on Rakan, what have you been going secondary?
Deep Ward plus either Ultimate Hunter or Relentless Hunter.
Okay, good. For Nautilus, I mean, these runes, they do have a purpose, but it's super fucking specific.
My friend told me I should go like Domination Tree with like sudden impact for like the damage.
Don't do that. Do not do that. if you're going Domination Tree, you should go Relentless Hunter and Deep Ward, or Relentless Hunter and the.
Okay, so I should tell him he's trolling me.
Kind of, yeah. Because when you're playing Nautilus, you're not like yes, getting like, I don't know, like 10 extra damage in lane is good, but the utility you get from the inspiration tree, so that's the tree I want you to usually go. If you're going to go Aftershock, you might not be comfortable with it right now, but since you're committed to playing support, okay, you're going to have to learn how to use Hex Flash. Okay. So you should go inspiration and then Cosmic plus Hex Flash. And the reason why that's so OP, okay, a majority of ADCs right now do not go Cosmic Insight. And so that means that on average, your flash will be up every around 4 minutes. Like it's 4 minutes 15. I'm not going to cope with you. And then theirs is going to come up every 5 minutes. So you have a huge timer. Flashes. Yeah. To just flash on the ADC when you know it's down. Okay.
Smart.
So that's something very specific that you should be thinking about when you use summoners, especially as engaged. This has gotten me so much like trouble at first because tracking flashes was not my forte. I would just play out 2v2s and shit like that back when I started playing support. Anyways, so for bot 2v2, do you win in fighting, in wave push, or what do you win in?
With MF, we can win, I think, short trades if she dodges Q.
Yeah.
But we have to like all in because Nami sustain would fuck us over if we want to like play to kill with the all in.
Yeah, kind of. So it depends. If you can, so what you said is really important. If you can play to kill, then you need to all in. So that's it. The second they reach like a certain amount of HP, your champion becomes so fucking OP because one hook, okay, is equal to dead fish. Yeah. So usually what happens is like you'll throw out your Q, I don't know, on like wave 1 if they misstep, the Nami's going to drop to like half HP, she'll use a pot, and then on the second timer where your Aftershock's back up, you can just throw a hook again, unless, you know, she's trolling a little earlier. But the thing is, you shouldn't have prio until like level 3. So you can't actually hard fight until then. So just make sure you're conserving your HP up until then. And then let's see what happens after. Now, jungles. What's up?
I will say this real quick before we get into it. Nautilus is my worst champ. And I think it's primarily because your hook, you move in with it. Yeah. And so I think a lot of times, you know how you play for that triangle? I think a lot of times I like misplay because I don't play for that triangle. With my hook, if I see a hook, I hit it. And then I'm like moving myself way too far forward, so I just take way too much free damage. I think that's a big problem I have with Nautilus. So I don't know if that's bad because like I don't know, like something about Nautilus is it's just like the champ seems so easy to execute, but like for some reason it's my like lowest win rate.
It's not.
You know,
Nautilus is like one of the harder engaged champions.
Damn.
I mean, the way I want it, I mean, it depends because The reason why you're engaging a majority of the time is because you have damage that's backing you up. So even if you die and you hook forward, but you kill like the enemy ADC, like it's worth it, or the enemy jungler, it's worth it, you know? So there's a lot of situations where I'm fine with you dying. I know it sounds really, you know, rude, but I don't mean it like as in a bad way. It's just when a support dies, but for a very good reason. You're at a Drake fight, you trade lives with the enemy jungler. That means that you get the Drake majority of the time.
Okay.
So
what does make Nautilus so hard for an engage? I feel like his Q's very long and his R's point and click.
So it's very easy to fuck him up because number one, if you're not used to playing Nautilus, again, you will hook yourself into walls very easily and kill yourself. So that's the first thing. The second part of it that's really, really fucking difficult that people don't understand is that Nautilus R is an engage, right? But it's a non-committal engage. You can throw one time and then just like have your teammates hit and then hook in after, just so that you make sure that you're not killing yourself after one engage. So what it usually looks like is like if you have, I don't know, since you have like a TF, you can just like throw your R, wait for TF to walk up to gold card. And then after, you know, they use, for example, like Zhonya's or like they take a bunch of HP, you can wait a little bit for your teammates' spells to come back up and then you hook in. So it's pretty. I never
thought about it like that. I'm always like RQing like right away.
Yeah, it's very easy to do that. That's why it's hard to like Nautilus is very hard for that reason. Leona is so easy because she literally gains like aftershock just by pressing W, and then you have aftershock on top of that. So like I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Anyways,
and your Q's like a 2-second cooldown.
yes. That is so insanely OP. The second you hit level 2, you're literally a fucking machine. So anyways. Jungle versus jungle. This is a mostly farming. He can gank early if he wants to. You have point and click CC, so there's a chance for you to get a 3-camp gank off bot. And if you get ahead, it's really good. And then their jungler is farming, so you don't need to be scared of them. Oh shit. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. So right here. Okay, you warded. I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh.
We fight with the rest of the echo, and I'm like, fuck.
No, this is good. This is good. That's really good. Good.
I was like, what the hell is this?
No. So, okay. Usually what I would want you to do if you saw this is you instantly hook in, but you need to have information on where they are level 1. So what should have been happening this game is TF is walking up to mid, and trying to find the enemy mid laner. If he's not there, then you need to be scared here. Your jungler walked into Raptors and got a free ward at 30 seconds. That means that their jungler is either AFK or he's sitting in a bush somewhere, which is very unlikely. So long story short, you need to be scared here because of this. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unless you have information as to what they're doing, hooking in here is really bad. So I'm glad you had the discipline not to throw out your hook there. And then, okay.
I wasn't even thinking about the echo. I was thinking like, I'm gonna wait for him to walk up into this bush.
No, that's also really good. So regardless, it would be a good situation for you. So actually, if you really wanted to fist fight here, I would rather you take W, because I mean, it's not good when you see the echo, okay? But you should always hold your spell until like a fight arises. There'll be games where literally until level 2, I won't have leveled up a spell because you need to have the versatility to be able to fight. Let's say you see the echo here at Raptors and this guy's walking into melee range. You just start W and you auto W this guy in the head. You will have your shield bash from level 1. Granted, you won't be able to Q in level 1, but you'll get a huge trade on the Varus and you'll lose less HP.
Yeah, I've never even thought about that because I've like Nautilus. I've always like upgraded his Q level 1. Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's just like so OP.
Yeah, I mean his W is like a very niche, has a very niche usage. Anyways, so this is pretty bad for you guys because you don't have sustain. So I'm kind of worried that. Oh, also she Q started. Okay, so
it's actually nice because she was Q start because she could not hit those. So
okay, so you're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but There's two things you can do here. You're either thinking that the enemy jungler is bot side and he's going to look to 3-camp gank, so you don't trade, or
that's what I was thinking heavily, because I was like, since I was taking his top side, and I was like, Echo's going to come bot.
So I'm fine with what you did. If you had information on, let's say, I don't know, the fucking Echoes on Raptors, whatever, he's not bot side and he can't 3-camp gank. This guy just used Q and this guy just used his Q, so you can literally just walk past the wave and
my whole thought process was Zinzal's taking their top side, so there's a good chance that Echoes only plays to gank bot, so I wanted to conserve our HP. So I was like, I'm not fighting.
Yeah, that's good.
This was like all intentional, so that's the reason why I'm not hooking in.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Okay.
And then I did because he's half. That's why I try to hook in there.
Well,
he's already half.
Okay, so I don't really give a damn about the Echo on this timer specifically, because the Echo needs to clear 3 camps before he does that. And that's usually around like 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So you have almost like a minute, not a minute. It's like 45 seconds to trade in this scenario. So that's why, like, even here, I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, they're not allowed to do this. I don't want you to flash in, because flashing means that you have to play the fight really, really fucking... You need to know exactly what you're doing if you're flashing in here for a trade. And that means like...
I should just hook the Nami right now.
You can hook the Nami. No, don't hook the Nami here because of your ADC. You should be hooking when your ADC is able to auto. So if she was here right now, yes, you can hook. But since she's so far away, you can't. You can ping on the way, though, to try to like bait it. And then, okay, so right here, your MF uses Q, and then Nami walks up here and then throws her Q. So what I want you to do right now is just ping on the way a couple of times. The MF will walk forward, and then it'll prime. This is something that is pretty like well known in the competitive community. Whenever you're throwing a hook, you need to prepare yourself mentally for throwing the hook. It's called priming. So in your head, the reason why I'm saying you should be priming yourself is because whenever this guy uses an ability, right? This Nami has now turned into a caster minion. Okay? She's literally a caster minion with a heal. That's it. And so you know that this situation is going to be advantageous for you no matter what, because if you get a hook on this guy, he's going to drop to 200 HP and you'll lose, let's say, a pot in terms of HP. So this trade is good because this guy missed the spell. So you ping forward, it tells you, okay, I'm going to throw my hook in the next 5 seconds. It tells her that I'm going to throw my hook in the next 5 seconds. See that?
Yeah.
So you can make it easier for yourself to engage by priming.
Yeah, I do find communication with pings is a big weakness I have. I never do it. And it's something I need to work on, but it's just like never on my mind.
I mean, I can give you these things to like think about, and then you can ping as you like get used to it. So the thing is, like, whenever you're starting off doing something, like if you're playing engaged champions and you're not always really, really used to being the primary engage, blah, 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 you're going to have to learn to throw your spells first, and then you can start pinging that you're going to be going in once you get the engages off. Because right now, right, even if I told you you should ping forward and you miss this hook, the pings didn't matter, right?
Yeah. So
you should focus on landing the hook first, and then you can start like telling your teammates that you can engage. And he uses abilities. And it's not, so priming is not just for your teammates, it's for yourself as well. So there's always going to be a reason as to why you should engage. And right here, I feel like you were a little bit wishy-washy on it, because it took you a few seconds to like realize, well, not realize, it took you a few seconds to like walk up here and then throw your hook. There's also a way better way for you to do this. So right now she throws her Q. I want you to literally just bolt for this bush. And so it gives you a clear line of sight to Q this guy.
Okay.
I know it's like much further away from the MF, but the thing is, if you have a guaranteed Q and this minion dies, then the situation is even better. Now, the Nami can block it, but a lot of players don't block shit in this elo. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, that if I like actually hit my hook, there's no way the Varus lives, because I can ignite. And MF could just flash his flash and he's dead.
So okay. Okay. So couple of things. This is really risky, but I don't think you should be too scared here of fighting. And the reason why I bring that up is the Echo literally has no idea that your Xin Zhao is taking his top side. So what's going to happen is Echo is going to clear up, right? He's going to come to his top side and there's going to be nothing. Very rarely this Echo is going to go and do his bot side and then go into your bot side. Granted, you literally have a ward for the Raptors, right? So you'll see him. And so this ward kind of protects you from getting ganked. Therefore, with this kind of HP, this guy's not allowed to survive this lane without taking a bad base.
Okay.
Yeah. So here,
I'm still scared of the Echo because you'll see me pinging probably in a minute, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you can be scared, but right now you're full HP 2 pots. Like you don't have to be too worried. You literally have like 250 HP to play around with. So, so the reason why I bring that up is like right here, right? You have Prio. You should focus on getting level 2 so that you can get like another angle to like walk up. Once the last minion, let's say you kill these 2 minions, this last minion is like this much HP, you just start walking forward. Your MF is going to last at it, and if they give you a hook angle, you just kill one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, the fact that they're contesting the wave here at this HP is so fucking illegal. So yeah. Like I respect you hitting the melee with your relic, but it's just a little late, if that makes sense. Like you should have done it when the wave was crashing.
I should have only won the first 2 and not the last one, so I can be walking forward when the last one dies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you see me pinging the Echo because now I'm like really scared because I'm like, well, so the reason I'm scared right now is like we're at the we're 2 minutes right now, so I'm like, okay, either Echo's going to show on this, so I'm staring at my mini map right now. I'm like, okay, Echo's either going to show or he's ganking a spot. So that's why you see me like pinging him like careful, and then Nami walks up really badly. So I was like, okay, I can go.
Okay. So you can also kill this bitch, but you would kind of need your MF to flash forward. So she's standing still in autoing. If she was spacing forward, you can both flash forward and kill this Nami. Is it worth it? If you had Hex Flash, yes. If not, no. So it's good that you didn't. So blowing your flash early as a Hex Flash support is really, really fucking good, because now every time you're in a bush, instead of being like on the tip here, if you're charging Hex Flash, you're now here, and people don't expect it. You'll just get kills for free by using Hex Flash like that. So, okay. So another thing here is like, even if you were to land this hook here, I just want you to think about how hard it is for you to like trade, because let's say, I mean, it's kind of hard because he's going to be tanking the wave.
Also, I feel like this minion trolled me, bro. I feel like this minion should not have moved like it did when I hit this hook.
Well, this minion is also standing still, so something's wrong. Oh, okay, never mind. It just bugged.
No. Watch the first melee minion, the minion I hook. Like, well, I'm expecting it to come middle. I know it's going to the cannon, but I'm like expecting it to come middle. So I'm like, oh, this is free.
Yeah.
I remember looking at that in the game. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, this is... I was just like mostly thinking about the timing of it. Nah, I don't mind that. It's like okay. Not the worst thing ever. And then you want to make sure you get this wave in. So right here, you should be willing to trade HP. Yeah, there you go. Don't be scared. Like here, you're too scared of like losing your W shield. Like you should not be scared of that. You walk up, you auto this caster minion, press E, and then this wave is gone. Now your MF might miss some CS. So maybe you can hold your E, but yeah, like this is really bad because you had a timer. What's up, sorry?
So she's wanting to crash, and I'm like being exactly. Really a bitch. Yeah. So I'm making her lose all her HP, and the wave's still frozen.
Yeah. And you have so you have 2 pots, but the ADC is like the one that has to walk up. So you need to supplement your HP or her HP by walking up. So now you didn't get a wave crash, and honestly, they could have frozen if they were smart. Not frozen, it would be a slow stack, but they would have an advantageous wave position. They're smart. I'm glad you didn't base. Wait, why did your MF not base? What? Okay, so right here, if the Nami's basing, you need to ping your ADC to base. Reason being, like, what you're doing right now is telling me you want to kill the Varus. How the fuck are you killing the Varus?
With Zinzao.
Well, Zinzao still has to do his red buff and his skull
we actually do kill him here, though. That's the funny thing.
I mean,
yeah, no, it's not like the right play. It's not the right play.
and this guy wants to lose. Yeah, like, oh, that's so sad. I mean,
it's not the right play, but it worked.
yeah. The only issue I have with this whole play is that it took your flash, Zinzao flash, and I think MF flashed. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think she flashed forward. Yeah.
Oh, well, she did because she wanted the kill.
She did not need to flash, but it took you 2 flashes to kill the very. I mean, okay, if you think that the enemy ADC is going to troll, I'm fine with you making this play, okay? In solo queue, you can get away with this very often.
Also, he didn't have to flash, but I hooked him out of the W.
Yeah. Well, you had to do that because if you didn't, he would just flash away anyways. So your Zinzao just fucked up. Anyways, regardless, like this whole play is a cheese play. The reason why it's a cheese play is because right now the standard thing to do is just MF takes her base. If this Varus tries to hard shove the wave, you will just hold the wave once he hard shoves it and he can't fight you. So think about it as like the Nami needs the base for her conditions because she's like, I think she's 1 HP, right? Yeah, she's like 200 HP, no mana. And now your ADC is going to continue staying in lane with no HP, no mana. So you're kind of fucking your tempo over for this kill.
Yeah, true.
It's fine because if somebody falls for it, then it's a good play. Like unironically, in your games, if you can get away with this, you should do this because you'll just get an unnecessary advantage. You're sitting on 550 gold, 570, whatever. And right now you have the choice between Ruby, Crystal, and Boots. So you go for the Boots. I'm completely fine with that. And then now you're thinking to yourself, okay, what the fuck do I buy? Just go whenever you have like, this is what I call change. Okay. Just
get pink ward.
Sell these 2 things, get a refill pot, and then get pink wards. Because refill pots, they'll sustain you for the next 15 minutes of the game. Okay. Whenever you can, getting refill pot is like really, really good when the enemy has like good sustain into you and you know you're going to be fighting. In a lane where you're like, I don't know, like Sona into, I don't know, like Sona into Janna, doesn't matter as much because both of those are scaling, but you want to fight, right? So you can go sweeper and then go refill pot and pink ward, okay?
Okay.
So first base. I mean, okay. The most important thing is usually getting like your boots or your ruby crystal, but then if you have any gold left off, you should go and buy a pink ward. If you have more gold, then go refill pot. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that armor is not really doing much for me. So
yeah.
Or yeah, I was sitting like close to 300. I was like thinking in my head, like, do I sell the pot? Do I not sell the pot? Do I wait? Do I not wait? I was just so confused. I was like, lost.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's like a very what's it called? It's a very specific thing you need to be thinking about. So now the wave is slow pushing into you. There is potentially going to be a fight mid, but it looks like it's going to be over by the time you get there. See the Nami's moving. Okay. So
yeah, they both die here too.
So this is good. What you did is good. Like you did everything right. This had nothing to do with you. Okay. Had you not pinged, by the way, I'm pretty sure the Nami would have like double killed them instead of it just being the Galio. Okay. Okay. Be more patient. Like, okay. So this is not even just Nautilus specific. This is like any support specific. Whenever you have a situation where you're running straight at the ADC and they have to go in one way specifically, like you can just walk this way, walk next to the wall and then hook. And if he moves, let's say here, then your line of sight is just going to be from here to here. It's much easier than when you're throwing your hook at an angle like this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Makes a lot of sense.
So when he's next to a wall, just like space yourself next to the wall. And then eventually he's going to have to like walk forward, walk back, and then you throw your hook. The other thing is like, make sure you're putting your mouse on their feet. So you can make your life a lot easier with these skill shots if you're just doing that. So right now you threw your hook at like.
I think I always throw at their head. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like where they're
always go for their feet, especially early game, because that's where their model is. That makes sense?
Yeah, I've never even known that. Dang. I think I've always thrown for head.
I mean, it makes sense because the model also includes the head, right? So you would think that the head, like, if you hit the head, then you're gonna hit the champion, but they can juke down, and their head is. So your champion hitbox is like a circle. So you can throw it at their head, but you see how like this part of the circle is much smaller than this like center part of the circle.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're, yeah, anyways. So.
And when he turns around, his head just completely does a 180. So it's like way different.
Yeah.
Way further.
Anyways,
Still kill though.
Yeah, you kill. So.
Yeah, and right here, I'm just thinking, we won the game.
Oh, is that what you're thinking? Your mid lane just died 2v2.
Hey, I don't care about mid, bro. Mid's useless.
Well, that's an opinion.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait.
No, I just like if we win bot lane, I'm comfortable enough in like how like to transition, I guess, from a winning position.
It's pretty good.
Losing positions are where I'm like just very hard to play, but like winning positions in bot lane, it's like okay, we actually have like a good chance of winning the game.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we're losing top and mid, I feel like AD carry is strong enough to win the game on its own right now.
All right, I'm gonna have to whip.
I also should be letting this crash and not hold. I think because I'm full HP.
Yeah,
but I don't because I wanted to keep tempo up, but I don't know.
No,
I probably should be walking it in.
Yeah, you need it. So your ADC needs to make sure that she's basing ASAP, because if she doesn't base, the enemy ADC is like around here, I think. Let me see exactly when they died or when they respawn. So 25 they respawned right now. Yeah, they should be at tier 2 turret. So you need to make sure you're pushing this in at least by yourself. If the MF comes, she comes, whatever. But never let them hold this. Like, this is so illegal. Because you went from a winning position to now you're going to lose an entire wave.
Yeah.
Just because she's standing here and holding the wave. So it's always like slow push and then hard push. And then the third part is crash.
Yeah.
So
I think the reason I didn't was because MF's health is so low. And I was like, I don't think they'll freeze.
You don't think they'll No, you should always think that they're gonna freeze. Like, you shouldn't, don't stop your base. Or sorry, don't start your base unless you know that like nobody's coming for this wave. And you saw the Nami, right? So there's no reason why the Nami wouldn't hold this wave. So the higher you go, the more you're gonna get punished on this. And it's not just gonna be one wave, it's gonna be 2 waves, 3 waves, 4 waves, because now the wave is on their side of the lane, so you're kind of fucked. She let it crash.
I think I literally remember thinking to myself, like, exactly, like, I don't think they're good enough to let it freeze. And then I was like, I'll just pace. I mean, and they did it.
That's so bad for them. But she did the right thing, and then she just like didn't trust herself or some shit. Anyways, so okay, right here, why are you running straight to bot? Because this part doesn't make sense to me. Because the last base timer, this made sense to me because right now, the fight that's happening mid, so top lane, you look at top lane, you look at bot lane, and then you look at mid. Well, you should look at mid as well, like a little bit faster, because, okay, you did. So
I think I remember the reasoning why I did it was because I never think we kill with the TF damage and the Nautilus damage on Galio.
Yeah, so
that's literally the thought process in my head. I was like, I don't think we ever kill if I go mid, so I'd rather just play with MF. Yeah. And that's like why I don't go mid.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what should happen. So for this timer, I'm completely fine with you going bot, right? But for this timer, like...
Yeah, I'm saying this one too. This like literally, I was like, I don't think... That's what I'm saying, like right here, I don't think we ever kill.
Well, it doesn't matter.
That's why I never did.
It doesn't matter if you don't kill. You need to go mid and like influence... So... Right now, this wave is crashing on mid in like about 5 seconds. That means that there's a new wave that's about to spawn in like 2-3 seconds, something like that. So you'll be on time for this next wave that's spawning, okay? So it's spawning now. You'll be actually a little bit ahead of it. So what's gonna happen is you're walking through mid, you ping on the way, and then you would sweep this part of the lane, or this part of the jungle, make sure there's no wards, and then you just sit there. you can ping your jungler to come as well. Like as 3 people, you can definitely kill this Galio. At the very least, I want you to be able to influence this mid wave. Like it doesn't matter if you don't kill, you need to go to pressure. So by pressure, I mean like, because I feel like you're gonna get into a game and you're gonna do this and you're gonna kind of be lost. The point of you hovering the mid wave is not to kill. It's to make sure that if the enemy mid laner is contesting the wave, you know, if he's walking up, right, you're able to engage on him and fuck his conditions up. Okay.
And then making sure you get prio and move to drag.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So the reason why as an enchanter you would walk straight bot is because usually enchanters are much weaker early and because enchanters need more EXP. So roaming to a lane is much less advantageous for them. So as a melee support, this is really important for you to get down because you will just randomly get kills on mid wave just because of this. Now there are like barriers that prevent you from ganking. For example, if you're versus like a LeBlanc, okay, and your mid laner is like a Nivea or some shit, something that doesn't have a hard setup, then ganking is really hard because they're just going to get away and you don't have hard CC. But in this situation, you literally have a point and click CC.
Yeah, gold card in, flash this Galio.
Yeah, this is so illegal for him to be able to play.
Okay, fair. Yep.
So
wrong decision, D. Wrong decision.
It's okay. How would I explain this? It's just like
hard to see go mid.
Well, it's like because the reason why, so I'm gonna go back to this. It's not because you can't kill the Galio that you shouldn't come here. It's because by the time you get there, there's not gonna be a play. Look at your teammates' HP, right? So even right now, you look at your Galio or your TF's HP. Honestly, I would recommend like opening through here first because you didn't look at the mid wave first. It's usually the mid wave that matters the most. It's actually bot wave and then mid wave and then top wave, but it's fine. You looked at all of them. I don't mind. But now, if your jungler is pinging on the way to this play and he has a gold card right now, you're never going to make it to the play. Therefore, you going bot here is more advantageous because you'll be able to catch off the Varus and make a play like that. Now, over here, this Gal is full HP, TF is full HP, and by the time you get to the next mid wave, your Xin Zhao is going to be there as well. So influencing the next mid wave that's coming out of base is really fucking easy for you. The play won't be over by the time you get there. Okay,
so my thought was just completely wrong because I'm like, so I think I looked at the full HP and that's what kind of deterred me from going mid because I was like, full HP, no kill. So I think my thought process is just incorrect then. Okay.
Yeah, so your goal when you're going to mid is not to kill. So it's nice if you get a kill, but you're going mid to relieve pressure from the mid wave. So if you're an ex mid laner, right? So if a support is coming here at level 4 and you can gold card the enemy Galio, drop him to half HP, and then have vision on one side of the lane, you'll be so fucking happy. The game will be super easy.
Sure, for sure.
Right? So you'll get level 6, you'll push mid wave, and then you'll have an R timer into bot. Like this is such like a bread and butter play. All you need is the support to pressure the mid wave, and then you can play the game. That's why support diff matters a lot when you're playing mid wave, mid lane.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
You can influence.
Change my mindset up.
Mid wave, and there isn't anything immediate bot. So both of these times, the wave was just slow pushing into you, bot lane, so you have a timer to look. When your ADC is like in threat of getting dove, then you can go bot. Like influencing the mid wave is like, it's like here, right? Making sure that your ADC doesn't get dove is up here in like the fucking meter of, I don't know, like importance. I don't know.
Yeah,
anyways.
I mean, my ADC is never getting dove by Varus, Nami, not level 6. So.
Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah. So in this game specifically, you're good.
Unless she's just terrible and takes like half her HP bar walking up to the slow push. But.
Okay, so now Drake is spawning. Their jungler should be topside. Should be big asterisk.
I was gonna try to sneak in, then I thought they'd have vision, so I went back to this bush. I was like, I think that minion dies and they seize me with the cannon. So
well, no, it doesn't. So you should wait for this minion to fully die, and then you can walk up. Their vision is like here right now. So if you walk this way, you can get in the bush.
Yeah.
This is more.
Like I was like, I think they see me. So then I came back in this bush.
Yeah, that's chill. So, okay, this is like, okay. Oh.
The TF would come bot with the R, and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
And then I was in the mini map, and I was like, wait, he went top, and I was like, oh crap.
Okay. So this is really unfortunate, but like you need to don't let yourself get like, I don't know. Right now, you like did your engage, right, and you're like fighting them. You see that there's a TF ult that's not appearing on your screen. You need to like think fast, you know, like, can I get this hook onto the Varus? The answer is no. So you running into the wave here and like losing more of your HP and letting them hit you back means that in the next 15 seconds, if you drop to this much HP, they can actually go to Drake.
Yeah, for sure.
Be very careful with your HP bar. Like, I'm happy that you got a chunk off, but you should also not be igniting unless this kill is like for sure. Because
and that should also be looking at minimap right now too and noticing that, oh crap, there's an echo. I did not notice that at all.
Yeah. So
oh shit.
You have a lot of dead time as support. Like you use your abilities and you're autoing. Like right now, you should be looking at your mini map and then click forward.
Sure. And it's that echo like, oh crap, we're gonna die. And I forgot what happens here anyway. I think I do die. I know I die. I don't know if MF dies though.
You might both die.
Actually, I think Zinzao might clean up. Maybe.
It must be really bad if Zinzao cleans up here.
No. I think Zinzao actually dies. I don't think MF dies, but I think.
Oh my god. Tommy is giving me a
2 for 2. Worth.
Okay, no. You should die here for free. They should never die. Anyways, so okay. This whole timer, by the way, I don't even give a fuck about the Varus, by the way. When you're looking at this, I can tell like you're like, oh, this Varus is like, he's not standing like behind these minions. So like maybe I'll get a hook angle. Like no. Right now, like your idea is Drake has spawned. So if I can get a good trade on the Varus, it's good because then we can go Drake.
Okay.
So the reason why it's good for you to kill the Varus is because then you can get something off of it. Killing the Varus inherently doesn't really do too much for you. It gives you gold, right? But progressing the game means either taking objectives, so like epic monsters, whatever, or like, I don't know, their camps, or you take their turrets. So when you're killing the Varus, you're not doing any of that. You'll kill the Varus and then push the next wave in base. You're now going to be stronger, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get a Drake and then be closer to Soul. Okay? 5 minutes, you need to start thinking about Drake. Okay? Wow. So...
yeah, this season is also a lot worse because I swear there's times where I just get like 5 kills in lane, and then by the second kill you get, the MEA carry is worth 100 gold, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yes.
And then they kill you once, and they get like 500 gold, and the game's like over.
Yes.
Like, oh my god.
It's much harder to just carry you just from gold now. So anything that is related to bot lane or mid lane. So if you chunk their mid laner or you kill their mid laner, for example, from opening mid, then you can actually pull the Drake because both lanes that influence Dragon are mid or bot and mid, right? So if you kill mid, you can then go and take Drake. If you kill bot, then you can go and take Drake. But a majority of the time it won't be like that. You'll get a chunk and then eventually you'll try to get a jungle gank and then kill them, and then you have to base for tempo. So it's like very hard for you to be able to pull the Drake. I just want you to be thinking about it. Anyways, so this whole play, the reason why it was bad is because you just weren't looking at your map. That's it. So
yeah, for sure.
On the first, literally the second you auto W, it should be like instant in your head. Like this is like I don't know, like Lulu EQing for me. That's like, you know, I don't even have to look at the character. For you, like if you get your auto off as Nautilus, like there's too many minions right now for you to be able to queue. So you should immediately just
look at the mini map and see. Oh crap! There's an echo right next to us.
Yeah, and it would help because also here I'm pretty sure you're still expecting TF to come. So
I was still expecting it, and then I think right here is where I'm looking at the mini map. Like, wait, why is there an echo? Why is my TF top?
yeah, exactly. So there's like the start of the fight that you should be thinking about the map. So right now, okay, unironically, you could tell that the TF is not coming bot lane.
Yeah, but I'm not looking at the mini. I wasn't looking at the mini map right now. So obviously it's my bad.
Yeah. So before the play itself is when you should also be like, right now you're not doing anything. You need to be looking at the mini map. So right now you'd be thinking to yourself, okay, like, oh, this Varus is like kind of walking into me. Let me see mid and top. Okay, top's fighting. My mid laner's moving top right now. Okay, so if there's a TF ult that's coming up, it's not for me. Right.
Yeah, and I think like the timing messed me up too, because it was like right as I pinged attack this guy, and then I see the ult come out. I was like, oh, he's definitely coming here. So I was like, I ping Varus, and then I see R. I'm like, okay, bet.
Well,
oh yeah, it's just bad. I'm just bad.
No, I mean, okay. Also, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is also a very good angle for you to just like spam ping for the Varus, because your TF doesn't realize this is a free double kill. So if you can get any assistance from the map, like, okay, what makes you a good support, what makes you a good ADC mid top jungle isn't just being able to like 2v2, it's how you're able to use the resources on the map to make your lane winning. So right now, if TF can ulti bot or ulti top lane, it should be a tug of war between this Vayne spam pinging for top and bot lane spam pinging for bot. And this TF needs to decide. Right now, nobody's pinging nothing. You guys pinged one time. Right, so he's just gonna move. He's just gonna move. So make sure that that's like at the top of your list. Like, if you can get somebody to help you, that you should be thinking about that as well. Also, support is like definitely a role. I've looked at this play like a million times, but I'm not looking at the play for anything in specific. I just wanted to like see moments where you can look at the map. So my idea is usually like, before you are looking for an aggressive trade, look at map, and that'll get you into the habit of like noticing where people are, and so you won't get caught off guard most of the time when this happens. Okay, so wait, what the fuck? Excuse me. Okay, so why are you moving bot?
Because Galio's bot, and their whole team's bot. Okay. Sounds like there's nothing to do mid. So.
Yeah, but so yeah, there is nothing to do mid, but you also need to make sure. So okay, the reason why I'm asking you this is because I want to see where your priority is at. So yes, it's true that there's no fight bot, but remember what I said about your bot lane getting dove, right?
Yeah. So she can die here, so I have to go bot.
Yes. Well, also, this is technically also like something that you should be thinking about. If your ADC cannot stay here, otherwise she will die. And okay, so there's like two waves that are about to crash. Okay, if your ADC tries to walk up and CS that wave, is she going to be able to do that?
No, she dies.
Okay, can she do that with you there?
No, she dies.
Okay, so what should she do?
She should base.
Yes.
And then I think I want to go bot and get this XP, because there's a lot of XP that's going to go wasted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. There's nothing for you to do. But like right now, like I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Because now the MF is going to walk back in. She's going to try to CS, but the Galio and the Varus should not be scared here, by the way.
Oh, yeah. We can skip past this because I troll.
Okay, sure.
My MF's going to spam ping me.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay. So let's look at the Grubs timer. Okay. So let me go back.
After this grub timer, there's one more thing I want you to look at 25 minutes.
Okay.
Too. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. So right now, hold on, you press tab, I think. Do you? I think you pressed it. Okay, right there. Okay. Wow, both ADCs are... Okay. So do you think you win this top 4v4? Yes. No.
Oh no, I don't.
Let me think. Yeah, no, I don't think you win at all. Actually,
I don't think we have damage to kill Galio.
Yeah. So if he's full HP right, okay. So your job right now is to make sure that their mid's condition for this grub fight is like terrible. So you're gonna open through mid. This is good, and then your ADC should just have a hard shoved bot, and so she should be fine. And you should just be trying to gank mid through the path where there's the least likelihood of there being a ward. And so the reason why you moving top here is troll is because
I should go on bot side.
Yes, because right now the Galio, the Echo, and the Aurelia were all top side. The Galio's had a timer to ward, right? And because your priority here is to influence the mid laner's conditions the most, it's not to fight these grubs, because again, we just said 4v4, you do not win topside, right? So unless you get a good trade on the Galio from knowing there's no ward in a certain spot, this fight is cooked.
Yeah.
Okay. So go to whenever you want to gank and you have the option to, go to the opposite side that they just were on to dodge vision. And that'll save you hassle here, because on top of you showing here for the Galio to like know that he shouldn't die, you're also showing, which makes the enemy bot lane just run at your MF.
Oh.
So if you're showing, it has to be a damn well good reason. Right now you're showing for one word.
Plus 25. I mean, plus 5.
It's pretty tough. But okay, you worded the Raptors. I don't really okay, I do mind it, but like you shouldn't be like jerking it here. This should not be your idea. It's always like mid into either an objective or into bot. Okay.
I was so lost here. I was like, I want to come top because that's the only play there. And then I was like, oh well, she's dead. And then
yeah. So pick. Okay. When you're moving, so I'm fine with you having open mid. Okay. It's not the right play, but okay, you did open mid. You cleared vision. Now, okay, you need to decide, because you're playing to fight grubs right now, is what your movement is telling me, right? If you weren't, you would be moving from mid into bot. Anyways, so right now you need to choose, am I going through mid for this objective or through top? Look at top. If it's fighting, then you can go top. Like, what is more likely to happen? Is the Galio TF going to fight, or is the Vayne Aurelia going to fight?
Vayne Aurelia.
Yeah, so you moving top is good. You should just ping on the way, and then
then I see the Vayne do this, start like running back, and then I ran away, and then I look back at top. I'm like, oh crap, she got stunned. So then I run up here, and then
you kind of lost your mind. You kind of lost your mind here. So here, like, you're moving to top. Go with top. I would rather you make the mistake than you just like be wishy-washy. Okay, the worst thing in the game is to make a decision and then just like not follow through with the decision. Okay, if it's a bad decision and you chose it, go ahead and choose it. I'm not even joking. You have to. You literally have to, because right now you didn't even get the bad decision. You just moved for no reason. You got nothing. Literally, you got one ward in the span of like almost a minute. So you moved for an objective, and then make sure.
And I'm like, oh, she's fine. So then I run back away, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, she's not fine. And I run back up. I'm like, oh.
I mean, yeah.
I remember watching that. And I was like,
I mean, okay, like even if this is like Silas, by the way, if this is like I don't know, like Fiora, they're gonna fight here. Like a melee champion, more often than not, if they're getting their turret hit, they're just gonna fight back, right? So you'll know that there's gonna be some sort of something happening here. So you should bolt straight to top and then try to like sit out of vision, and then you can actually just get a kill off this and then get grubs, even though you shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so something bad's about to happen. Oh no, something good is happening, I guess.
Yeah, she like tries to shove the wave, and then Xin Zhao's already top, so we can get the kill for free.
See if you can play this better. You should just Q while she's snared. It's fine for you to hold it.
I was gonna hold it in case she had flash. I didn't know if she had flash or not.
Yeah, it's fine for you to hold that, actually. It's just, don't give her like an escape. Yeah, this is like Cassante R. If you run towards a wall, right, and you're doing a gank, he's just gonna R you over and then get an escape. If this is like, right, she just marked you, so don't move away from her. Just let her hit you, and so the Xin Zhao will hit more.
Fair enough.
And then, okay, let's go to 25 minutes.
Yeah. It's like 25 on the dot. It's like 25:08, but
okay.
So like, this is the fight I was talking about at the very start, where like my Xin Zhao and MF are pulling bot, my TP's mid, and I'm like trying to figure out where I should go. Where's my Vayne bot too? I did not think she was bot. Oh my god.
Something very nasty. So how did you? Okay, so you tried hitting the Baron.
Well, there was an version. So like we just killed 3 of them. So I wanted to take this, but they didn't want to take it. So like, okay.
Let me see if you should Pretty sure you should be able to take this.
Yeah, like I wanted to take it.
Wait. I need to see what happened here because this is really important. If you're able to kill, then so you kill their jungler, okay, and then you kill their support, and then you kill their mid laner, and their top laner is bot. So
don't look at that hook.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you kill the Galio, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what is stopping you guys here from doing the Baron?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well you didn't ping it.
Okay, but I walk towards it.
Like it doesn't matter.
I do ping it. You see that?
Did you?
Watch. Wait, no, go back like 5 seconds. Right here. You'll see.
Okay.
You see that?
You can't blue ping, man. What the fuck? That means nothing. That is such a Do not blue ping, man. That doesn't mean anything.
On the side to take it. Spawns the thing on the side to take it.
Dude, you have to ping assistance. What the fuck?
It's spawn the take. It's spawn the take Baron thing on the side. The boat.
That doesn't matter, bro. Nobody's This is okay. Unironically, this is one of the most useless additions to the game. Nobody looks at this. Literally, nobody looks at this. I'm so sorry to the people at Riot who think that this is useful. It's just not. It really is not. Nobody thinks about it. I think I saw one pro out of 20 ADCs actually use this one time. Literally one time. It's so useless. Anyways, please ping assistance next time. This is such a free Baron, like genuinely. If you have an intention, what'd you say? Sorry.
So that's what I was thinking. I thought it was free.
Well, it is free, but you got to back it up. You know, like back up your opinion. Don't be a bitch. You're literally a man, and you're sitting here, and you're like, I want this fucking Baron, and you pinged for
it. I autoed it.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT for like pinging. Okay, I mean, okay, I'm not mad at like the pinging, like for the blue pings for this. I'm just mad that you didn't like spam ping. You know, like
yeah,
you know, like because it's okay. It is you didn't like do the right communication, but your teammates are also really fucking troll for not realizing that this is a Baron opportunity. Mm-hmm. Like you're the only one on your team that realizes this was a Baron opportunity. That's sad. Like these people need to get it together. Anyways, so Drake is spawning in 10, and okay, so there's a lot of shit going on. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why there's a lot of shit going on is because your MF pushed a wave and she's basing while you're running onto the map to try to take the Drake. So no matter what, you're waiting for the MF to make a play here.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the TF TP'd mid and the Zin's out at this point was like top side. He moves bot side now. He got pushed to a bot, but he was top side. And my brain's just thinking, okay, we can pull through mid so TF can join us. But, and then MF goes bot. And then now looking back at it, I am completely troll.
Well, it's not just you, by the way. Your TF is also really hard trolling.
Yeah, but like I should be going bot. I should be grouping with my team bot side instead of where I'm at. But yeah. Looking back at it, now I'm seeing I'm troll.
Okay, I need to tell you exactly what needs to happen. So right now, okay, remember what we said? When you're fighting an objective, you have to choose a lane to go through. The reason why you have to walk bot is because this bitch is walking bot.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay, like if she wants to join the fight, usually ADCs don't have good ways of joining fight unless you're playing like Kaisa. Okay, like you can't join a fight unless you're in the fight to begin with. So therefore you're going to move towards bot. You already know that you're going to move towards bot. So all I want you to do here is drop a ward here, like a normal ward here, and then go around and then pink the tri-bush here. And then you can start contesting the river through here. And then your TF is eventually going to like start walking up, and then he'll throw a gold card, and then you can fight. But like the start of this is just completely wrong. Because
I can see that now. I mean, I'm just mispositioned completely, and then I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then they die right here now.
Yeah, I mean, of course they do.
And then I'm just thinking, like, you'll see me type in the chat. I'm like, how do we ever lose this if MF's just behind me? Because I'm tilted. Because I thought like, I'm like, honestly, I just no map awareness. So I'm like, why'd the MF come bot here? Why not play with me? And yeah, I mean, it's my fault. It's my fault. I will agree with that. But my mind is like, I thought MF would come mid because it's quicker than going bot, and I was there. But
that's cope. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is very much cope. It's very much cope.
The other thing is, okay, you should know that like this fight is lost. Okay, the second you see this. So you should don't throw your ulti here. Just like E and like walk away. Because you alt Q and like you just kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like this fight is just over from the second this happens, okay? And your team doesn't back away, like your Vayne is literally behind them, okay? And somehow your MF is walking into the Aurelial. Oh no, yeah, she literally walked into Aurelial melee range, okay? I think she flashed. Oh my god, did she flash forward? Oh, that would be bad. Oh no, the Aurelia went on her. So yeah, I mean, yeah, here it's just cooked. So
do you ever just get cancer watching watching Diamond players play?
I mean, you would think this is bad, but like somehow people in Challenger can make it look worse. So don't worry about that. But okay, genuinely, I think the biggest takeaway that I just realized you should have from this is like, it's not even like opening the objective. It's when you're opening on the map, think about whether you can influence mid, because I think there was like 2 timers you could have influenced mid and gotten like a good chunk off, but since you didn't, you couldn't fight either the Drake or the Grubs. So knowing that you need to so the other part of this is
it changed my mindset from kill focus to pressure focused.
Yeah,
so that's where I was like at. Because I'm like, full HP Galio, I'm not killing him. I'm not going to go there.
I mean, no, but that's the thing that's like natural for you to think about gold, because most people, they go through their games and they don't realize like, oh, we just pulled a Drake because of this reason. Oh, we just pulled a fight here because of this reason. Therefore, now we can do like, people don't think about it like that. It's normal to not think about it like that. League is a game, you know. So usually you're thinking about like, let me throw my spells and look cool. And now you've gone past that. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about your spells. You're thinking about your movement. You're thinking about all this. And so you need to find a way to like put all the pieces of the puzzle together. And it's a little confusing, but you're going to get there. Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So